Hey, this is a quick video update. Just wanted to post kind of the stage I'm at in the watch bracelet. So I will be carving on here is the plan. But before I did that, I kind of wanted to show you what it looked like just before I did that, in case you wanted to keep it with this turquoise, just how it was. So anyway, this is the watch band. I added a couple of holes, and I was getting ready to attach this piece. And so this is the flap. With the other section off, the watch pin on this is pretty large, and getting the watch pin on and off is actually pretty easy because there's holes right there. So it's not really a big deal. If you need to change the battery or whatever. But I wanted to show you really quick. So the watch would go on like this, and you can see that this is almost an inch across because this turquoise is an inch, and so it will probably end up covering like that, if you can see that or not. So something like that. And the only other thing is, this will be curved when I finally get the attachment point, and I'll just pick the middle slot really quick. The middle slot should be about the middle of the second would be about the 6.5 mark. I put extra slots in there just in case, you sell the watch or whatever, and you want to sell it with the band. But anyway, so assuming this is about 6.5, the watch then would get attached, this way. So we'd be looking at something like that, but, well, centered up. So the spacing between here and here would be equal, and that just takes a little bit of playing around. But what I wanted to show you was, there's very little canvas, I guess, left to do the etching, and I think I showed in one of the sketches I had done where it showed more turquoise than I thought would be showing. One thing I didn't account for, like on my watch, for example, is there needs to be a good amount of this material so the rivets aren't really close to the edge. So same thing with yours. And the rivets are in, and the whole leather is a little bit in more, because if you get too close to the edge, it's not good. So anyway, but as I was looking at this, I thought this kind of looked cool without the etch marks. I know we had talked about it, and I had mentioned it in one of the first posts, but at the same time, it has a really nice look, the black, kind of the two-tone, the black turquoise look. And then I think one of the ideas we talked about before was adding the stone right here. That would basically I would stitch on, and there'd be stitching. I think I'd probably stitch it horizontally this way, and so you'd see stitching going out here and then going out here. I could do it this way. No, I think it would make a better hold to hold this flap down if I stitched it horizontally. Where the hole is horizontally. So anyway, so we talked about doing something like this, right? And so I just wanted to double check. I wanted to post a video kind of showing you the basic layout as it is right now. I'm sorry, I'm using this video light and it's not the best angle. So yeah, so basically like that. And it is a big watch for the band. But yeah. And once this molds, it becomes a little bit more oval and it forms to your wrist. But that's kind of what we're looking at. But I just wanted to double check if you still wanted me to do anything here, because let's see, because the space is shrunken more than I thought it would due to the tab, and I've actually trimmed the tab back a little bit more than I normally would. And if you look at my watch, you can see that the tab, I had the tab a little bit longer. And this one I trimmed back shorter, just to allow for more of the turquoise to show. But let me know what you think. I kind of like the watch, the look it has without the etching. I think the black may the black, you know, lines, the curve in there may throw it off a little bit, but I mean, you know, I could be wrong. But before I did it, I wanted to double check it with, you know, what you thought. So right now this is the bracelet without the watch attached. And so it'd be like that. And with this, basically something like that, centered up. Anyway, let me know what you think about that. I do also have these, but I don't think the hole is going to be as large compared to these beads. But I thought about we could do something like that. But the turquoise color also doesn't match. This is a more green turquoise. You probably can't tell from the lighting in the camera, but this turquoise has a more green tint to it, and this one is closer to the actual leather color and the watch. Anyway, let me know what you think. If you still want me to do the lines, I will. I'll probably do the curve, something like that, coming, you know, just a slight here, and then over here the opposite direction, you know, going out that way. But yeah, oh, and then the lines in the middle if you still want that. But as I realized that the watch pin is so large, I realized that the flap will cover up most of the etched lines. Yeah. Anyway, and you know, I have this kind of small, so I don't know if that's exactly 6.5. I mean, you may be at the bigger hole, but I did put about 5 holes in there, and the 6.5 is one of these two right here. About. But anyway, let me know what you think about that idea of just leaving the turquoise how it is, or if you still want the lines etched, and if you still want this turquoise stone on there just to show you the look. Let me see if I can get this one on without it falling off. So something like that is what you would have. Let me see if I can zoom out. Anyway, that should give you a good idea. I kind of like the solid colors. That's why when I was looking at it, I was like, you know, I like the look of it, how it is. But at the same time, you know, the lines may add a little bit more character to it too. So I'm going to leave it up to you. I just wanted to post a video before I actually did it, just to get your feedback. Anyway, let me know what you think, and I should be done pretty soon once I hear back from you. Basically, it just requires me stitching the 2 circular beads on and getting it centered up, and then it'll be done. Alright, take care. Bye.